G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course a Calculus, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions in Legends of Runeterra. We are going to be doing the 3-star weekly adventure today, the Dark Star Portal against the Lulu, and we are going to be using Darius for this run. So let's take a look at the special rules of this adventure first real quick, and then I'll talk as to why I'm going with the Darius here. So in terms of the special rules, we have Unflinching Strength. Each round the player's first Nexus card costs 1 less to play. Era of Enhancements, round start the foe summons the next turret, and of course the standard vicious enemy plus 10 Nexus self, plus 1 starting mana, and plus 1 starting hand size. So obviously, as you can see, the reason why we're going with the Darius is because we get a cost reduction on the first Noxian card we play every round. Now some of you might be wondering why not play the Annie or the LeBlanc here. Well, the reason for that is quite simply because I played the LeBlanc I think a couple weeks ago, I think at least 2 weeks ago in the Aurelion Sol, so it's a really recent champion that we use. The Annie was also played I think several weeks earlier too. I think that was in last year, where we also took a look at another weekly adventure then against the, I believe, the Fizz or something, I can't remember. So essentially, because we only have 3 Noxian champions available in the Path of Champions, I figured I'd like to switch things up a little bit, try out the Darius, which we have not played in quite a while. Now the first thought that's gonna come to your mind is probably, don't tell me a Keflos is gonna run a Bonkmaster build again. That is extremely boring, and that is correct, you are right, that is extremely boring. So we are not gonna be running that build today, we're gonna be trying something else. So let's go over the Darius here real quick. Now level 30 and 2-star Darius here, that means I don't have access to his 3rd star power, we'll get to that in a second, but yeah, we have a Carve a Path, plus 1 starting mana each round the first time you attack with 15 plus total power rally. Noxian Might each round the first time you summon an ally grant at +2 +0. So in terms of the 3rd star power here with the Darius, that's going to be Noxian Might 2. Each round the first time you summon an ally grant at +4 +0 instead, as well as an Overwhelm. So essentially we are losing out on this, but I think it should be fine. Now if we come back into the champion level here, we have Darius at level 30. That means I do have access to all my upgrades here, 3rd Relic slot as well as voice time Nexus Elf, and the all important level 20 game start droid champion. But in terms of the relics itself, we are going to be going with a vastly different build like I mentioned. We are going to be going with a Scourge's Stash, a Corrupted Star Fragment, as well as a Grand General's Counterplan. So I've basically just thought of a build last minute because I'm not really sure what would work well on the Darius. I figured this would be decent because we are going to be dealing quite a significant amount of damage, and hopefully if we do deal a significant amount of damage, we can potentially take advantage of the plunder and bring on the Darius earlier. So the CSF is going to help us because we might want the Darius to kill the supported ally and get the keywords and stats. Although it's not really going to be that important, it could be fairly useful, we'll have to see. But the Grand General's Counterplan here is going to be fairly decent because we will be able to create a Decimate spell in our hand. So with the Darius on the board, we can potentially play Decimates consistently, although I will try not to abuse it. We will try to rely on, the majority of our deck as well as the rest of the relics here. Alright, so let's quickly head back out. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get this adventure started. Alrighty, we're all loaded in, so looks like a Bilgewater map here, and we have the Lulu as the final boss, obviously, and the Swain here as the mini boss. Okay, so we're gonna head into the power node and see what we pick up. We get a Fixer Upper, a Stabilize, and a Fast Steal. I think I might want to go for Fixer Upper here. Stabilize is probably not that important because we don't have the Gatebreakers here. We can't really take advantage of this. Fixer Upper could be fairly useful because some of the deck of the Darius here could be fairly weak. We might want that extra +3/+3 as well. Darius can also consume that unit, so that could be fairly decent. We're gonna grab this. Alright, so let's head into the Crackshot Corsair. Okay, we have Grenadier, Thorn of Rose, Death's Hand, and Bloody Business. I think we're gonna reroll everything here except the Grenadier. We can potentially bring on the Darius really early because first of all, first Noxian card you play gets a cost reduction already, and with the Scourge's Stash that could be even more cost reduction. So we're gonna keep the Death's Hand on standby. That could be our ticket to trigger the plunder. We're gonna drop the Crimson Disciple here first, I think, because it should be able to defend, and at the same time we should be able to deal 1 damage to the Nexus.
Let me show you what I can do.
Let's drop the Poro here as well.
I've got us covered.
Let's bring on another Disciple.
Oh, I can't wait.
Okay, it's cool. It can kill that, it's alright. Tell you what, we'll play a... No, we'll not play Death's Hand yet. I might want to trigger the Darius Plunder. Let's go with a... Nah, it's alright. We should be able to do it. We're just gonna play it here. We might lose the Plunder on the Darius, but it's fine. Well, not exactly lose, but we won't be able to bring it on yet. But it's cool.
My turn. I'll shoot the wings off a bilge wasp.
Okay, this is a pretty good turn to bring on the Darius, but I feel like I want to block some of these units here. Let's go ahead and drop this Legion Grenadier first. Yeah, we will want to kill this guy and this guy. We'll block this guy here. I think we'll happily take 3 damage. Or do we want to block this fellow? Yeah, I think we'll block this fellow. It's cool. Unfortunate, no Darius yet, but at the very least we can bring on another Grenadier here. I'm not really that concerned, if I'm gonna be honest. I think we should be able to win, so we're just gonna end the round. Okay, this is perfect. Let's play Parlay first. Yeah, you can kill that, it's fine. We'll let it happen. Darius on. And we're gonna have him consume this Legion Grenadier. We'll bring on another one. Alright. Oh wait, there's... Oh crap, I forgot Darius has the rally. I'm sorry, I was too quick to pass here. Because I forgot Darius has the, what is it, the rally every time you get 15 plus power. That's on me, that's on me. I probably, you know, should have paid more attention and at the same time not be too fast. Yeah, it's really force of habit after, you know, I have not played the Darius for so long. It's alright, we're gonna block this guy and we're probably just gonna block this guy. We should still have the win, I'm not really too concerned. Yeah, we still win because this guy deals 1. Alright, cool.
Nexus is proud.
Okay, so I think you can see the idea behind this build here, so it should be a really feasible strategy. Let's go with the crowd favorite here because it's a Noxian card and at the same time we get a stat buff for every unit we have. And we're gonna head to the support champ here. Let's see, we get Shen, we get Akshan as well as Evelyn. Evelyn with Black Cleaver, wow, that is... No, that's not gonna work because Evelyn has 0.5. Essentially, she'll be a 0.10 unit because essentially 0 times 2. Double or 0 is still 0. I think we're just gonna reroll here. I think it should be okay. Do we want this elusive Akshan? You know what, we'll just grab the Akshan. I don't think we need to, you know, unnecessarily spend the reroll here. We're gonna grab this. Okay, so Trifarian Shieldbreaker and a Zap Spraven. This is a spells chest, a gold chest. We're gonna head to the gold chest, so sorry, not gold chest, but a spells chest, so we're gonna head to the Shieldbreaker. Okay, we got an action here, which is great. That increases the odds of drawing a Darius. We're gonna keep this. It seems like a fairly decent start. It's alright, we'll let that happen. Questionable, but not really too concerning. Let's drop the Akshan first.
Don't want to die? Don't do terrible things.
Probably not the best use of the... Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay, it grants it. Alright, right. I thought, you know, that +2 was gonna disappear. I forgot it was grant, not give. Let's go ahead and I think... Suspect there would be some units coming on here. I don't want to play the Trifarian Assessor yet. Probably not the best use of it. I think we're gonna go... Go with the Disciple first, I
I'll
feel.
try anyone once.
At the very least, we can drag this fellow here. Get elusive damage with the Akshan, which is great. We'll play Blade's Edge and just deal one to this guy. I just realized we didn't draw the Darius, we drew another Akshan. That's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Bloody Business. If I have an Akshan, just strike the Shiratza before it, you know, does anything. Right, so we're going to drop Affectionate Poro. Or Safecracker. I was hoping for Darius. It's cool though. I think we can play this right now. I think the Trifarian Assessor might be worth it. Actually, hold on. There might probably be a Shieldbreaker coming on. I think it might be more worth it to attack straight up. Yeah, I think we'll drag this guy here and this guy here. And we'll see what happens. It's probably going to be a Shieldbreaker coming up, I feel. Alright, stuns us. It's cool. Whoa. Alright, decisive maneuver gives +2/+0. That's unfortunate. At the very least, we have the rally, which is great because the Darius power again. So this time we remember it. I think we're gonna go ahead and drop the Assessor. We might want to draw some units, I feel.
Only the finest serve.
Fortunately, we don't get any Dariuses. It's alright. We're still gonna attack with what we've got. Let's see what blocks. If it blocks the Assessor, we're just gonna kill whatever it blocks it with the Death's Hand.
Sure about that?
Alright.
Nexus lives on.
Not gonna waste this guy yet.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
Line up.
Sandstone Charger, Warlord's Palace, and... Hold on. Pick one, predict and draw one, summon a... Oh, okay, so I think we can probably predict and draw. That would be decent here. If we could get a Darius, that would be nice. Unfortunately not. So I think we're just going to go with the Ballista.
What was theirs is now ours.
Right, we'll bring it on. I think we'll kill this guy first before it triggers the buff. That would be important. Okay, so we're gonna block this guy here. We're probably gonna plop this guy here, the Akshan here, and we'll just take the 3 damage. It's alright. Can actually play an ally of targeted and... Okay, so we need to target first before we can play. That's a little bit unfortunate. I guess we're just gonna drop the... Another Assessor. We might want to draw more units. Hopefully we could get a Darius and end the battle. That would be nice. Finally. Probably play it next turn, so we don't need to trigger the stash this time because he comes on really late. Just bring him on immediately.
For Nexus. Mine is the hand of Nexus. It shall rain ash in our wake.
Alright, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna have Darius... We'll actually have Darius consume this 4-3. That'll probably be better. We'll drag this guy here. Doesn't really matter. We should still have the win, but yeah, just wanted to line it up a little bit better. Alright, there we go. That should work. It's cool.
We have done well. Nexus is proud.
Okay, so we have Nox and Guillotine, the Brothers Bond, as well as a Raffle Rider here. Radiant Plate Armor on this is terrible. We are not picking this up. Kill a damage unit to create a fleeting Nox and Guillotine in hand, or do we want to get a Brothers Bond? I think Brothers Bond could be decent. Nox and Guillotine is definitely nice, but I think this could be better. At the same time, it also has a, you know, thematic accuracy because this is the Darius and Draven spell. So yeah, we're gonna go for it. Law accuracy is really important. Alright, so let's head to the spell chest here. Decimator Hextech Fabricator could be nice because we might be playing that. I think we're gonna go for it straight up. And let's head to the Squeaker. Alright, 2 Death Sands here. We're gonna get rid of one of it. We'll get rid of Bloody Business. We're definitely getting rid of the Trifarian Shieldbreaker. We don't need this card that early. We really want something cheap. Problem with the Darius deck really is that, you know, sometimes they won't have cheap units, but we're fairly lucky in this adventure because we should be getting the cost reduction from the Unflinching Strength. So yeah, under normal circumstances, you're probably going to want to reroll more cards than I did. Even so, we still don't really get, you know, useful units here, so we're just going to have to drop the Thorn of the Rose because we have to. Right, I think the Squeaker here is going to get a buff, right, to his stats. Once the foe summon 3+ Mecha Yordles, they summon a Trump Protector. I think we might have to just kill this fellow here.
Simpleton.
Oh, Squeaker's not a Mecha Yordle? Ah, man. I wasn't paying attention to that. There's just so many cards in this game at this point. I don't even know what, you know, what cards are in this game, if I'm going to be honest with you. Alright, so we're just going to drop the Auction first.
I do not break rules, I bend them slightly.
I want that buff on the Elusive, that's probably more important. We'll go with the Affectionate Poro now. We're just gonna attack like so. We're gonna drag this fellow. Such a shame we can't bring on the Darius yet, but we'll probably wait for maybe this turn. If we're lucky, we might be able to trigger it. Maybe not. Let's see. If we kill this fellow, we might be able to trigger the Darius. Okay, we'll try it. We'll kill this guy first. Alright, beautiful. Darius on. We're probably gonna sack this guy. We'll have Darius block this 8-6, and we'll have Auction kill this one too. Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I wasn't paying attention there. The first time it damages the enemy Nexus, it gets a buff. Oh well, Auction's dead. Well, it's cool. We should still be able to get the win. I'm not really too concerned, as you can tell, because I don't think this is too difficult, at least the way I would look at it. We're definitely not going to play Decimate yet, even though it's available. I think we're going to drop a... Let's drop a Assessor. I just want the stat buff on the Darius.
Only the strongest become Trifarian.
Yeah, we'll advance the, what is it, the Warlord's Palace.
Greed will turn any man into a monster.
I think we'll kill the 3-3 instead. The 6-3 could be useful to have it, you know, block something. Or do we not want to kill?
Wipe it all.
Now, we'll probably not let it kill because we might need the unit to block potentially. So we're just going to attack like so. Let's see what blocks. I think it's probably going to block with one of these 1/1s. Actually, hold on. Might be worth to trigger the rally because it's really close to 0 mana. Let's see. Just give me 1 second here. I just want to make sure I get the right call. So each round, the first time you attack with 15+ throw power rally.
Take everything.
Yeah, I think we'll just attack with everything. Could be great. We might even be able to end the game. Unfortunately, not.
How about a discount?
They will bleed for Nexus.
Actually, yes, because we have Decimate next turn. I forgot we have the, the counterplan on the Darius, so that could be decent. Alright, so we're just gonna bring it on and then end the round. End the game. Kaboom.
Hit him where it hurts. well. Noxus is proud.
Okay, so we get a Bloody Business, a Noxian Guillotine, as well as a Merciless Hunter. I think we might finally go for... No, we'll go with Bloody Business. Farsight Alteration could be decent on it. So as you can tell, you know, I'm still trying to get used to this build. This is just something I drew together last minute, essentially. I wasn't really sure what build to use beforehand, but yeah, I thought of something and basically, you know, I just tried it, essentially. Alright, so shop here as well as a Reaver, so we're probably gonna head to the shop. Let's see, in terms of powers, we have High Education. When you draw a card, give allies plus 1+0. This seems fine, we're gonna purchase this. I don't really think I need any cards necessarily, so we're just gonna leave. One thing about the Noxian decks really is that they are fairly strong, so you don't really have to worry too much about purchasing things and whatnot. And I think, you know, that's basically why I love to play Noxus. You don't really have to think too much about things, unlike certain other champions or certain other decks. But anyway, let's head into the healer here. How much health do we need? We have 33. I tell you what, we'll just purchase the heal. And we're gonna take on the Swain. Okay, Auction, Bloody Business, Squad Favorite, and Ballista. We can keep this, it seems fine. And of course we draw another Auction instead of a Darius. Okay, we do get him though. Cool. So I guess we're gonna drop the Auction first. Elusive 4 damage. That could be really important. Really useful.
I have my orders.
In and out. For the Empire!
I helped build this empire.
That is a lot of units. A lot of units. I think we're gonna have to play... I have an idea. We're gonna pass the turn. Might seem crazy, but I think it's gonna work. Let's block this guy first. Bloody Business will kill this fellow. What's gonna happen is that the Auction should strike him. Auction will survive. We kill the Legion Veteran in the process, and we only take 3 + 1, 4 + 1, 5 damage. We take 5 damage as expected, and I think we got lucky there. What item did we get? We get a Savage Shield. That is great. That way, we take less damage that way. That's decent. And I tell you what, we'll probably try to bring on Darius this turn. I know that Swain's coming on, so we're just gonna deal elusive damage first, I feel.
Born a patrician,
Darius on.
became a soldier.
End the round. Oh, what luck. We get a Bloody Business, we can't take out a Swain. That is beautiful. Extremely beautiful. This is 3 cost. This is probably gonna go back up to 4, so that's gonna be 6 mana. We might need to play something else here. I tell you what, let's get rid of the Swain first, I feel, because that Swain's probably gonna attack last. So do we want to bring on the Ballista? Let me think about this first. Ballista's 2 mana. Bloody Business goes back up to 4. That's 6 mana in total. We have 5 + 1. That is 6. I think we can safely bring on the Ballista. We should have enough. What is it? Enough mana to play the things that we need. All right, so we're gonna drop the Ballista first. All right, so we'll kill the Swain here. We are gonna deal. Let's see. No perks. Auction will actually have a perk if he strikes. So we're gonna play the 5+ power and kill the Swain.
You cannot run from absolution.
Relic of Power, sure. Let's get a grant on everyone. That could be useful. We don't really need the predict anymore.
Yoink.
And we might actually win here, which is great. I think we're just gonna attack with this first. Yeah, we'll attack like so. I think the Darius should be able to survive, and then we'll consume the Ballista the next turn. Yeah, we get the rally here, which is great. We can potentially kill these guys, so we're gonna play Brother Spawn. We'll give a buff to Auction and the Darius here.
excuses for war.
Swain comes on, but a little too late. We're just gonna drag the Swain here just to prevent it from blocking. That way the Darius has, you know, a free reign of whatever, you know, chump units are here.
One step closer to a world without villains.
Okay, going well so far. We have a Skirmisher Saber on Darius as well as a Fearsome and a Locket Iron Solari. I think we're just gonna grab the Skirmisher Saber. We don't really need to bother too much about basically the keywords here. Alright, so let's head to the next power node, see what we get. See the power counterfeit production, nap 1. I think we can finally spend some rerolls. I don't really like this set. Let's see if we can do better. Duelist, new student, Vanguard, lookout. Let's reroll again. Hold it, best defense, and Afterlife Forbidden. Grow my health to match my power. That could be decent. Stun is also really nice. I think we're just gonna go with the stun. Alright, we have Abyssal Eye and a Fleet Admiral Shelley. This is a healer. This is a gold chest. We're gonna head to the gold chest since I don't think we need the heal. We're gonna head to the Abyssal Eye. Okay, so Brothers Bond, Assessor, Depth's Hand, and Bloody Business again. We have this at the draw because of Farsight. We're gonna get rid of it. We'll keep the Depth's Hand, we'll get rid of Assessor, and we'll get rid of Brothers Bond. Two jailbreaks. It's cool. Probably take some damage here, and definitely not going to block any of these. Actually, we can potentially block the Prowling Cutthroat here, but it's really risky because this is a brute for the deck. It probably has some parlays in standby. I think we're still going to drop the Auction, but we're not going to do anything. We'll just take the 3 damage.
Good people don't look the other way.
5 damage. Oh god. How much damage is this now? I think this is going to be more than 5. 6 and 7, thank god. Still not so bad. Again, we're not blocking this guy here, mainly because I'm concerned there might be a parlay or something. I obviously don't remember what cards are in every single deck. That would be absurd to remember. So, just to be safe and just to err on the side of caution, we're just gonna go ahead and not block here. Right, I think we're gonna drop a Vacorn Vagabond here.
Cool eye patch.
You like it? I mean, shut up and fight!
I'm not afraid. This is a wee bit late.
This is justice.
I think the Boxopus is probably gonna block the Vacorn Vagabond, right? It should have. It should block. There we go. At least we get rid of it. That way it can't challenge the Auction here. Next turn.
Nice to meet you.
So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be an Abyssal Eye coming on real soon. Okay, we'll finally block here. We'll probably block this 1-1. Play Bloody Business. Have Auction strike this 2-1. I think we'll play Death's Hand as well. We'll just kill this guy. Where's that damn Darius, man? I wanted to make this a Darius run. That way we could showcase the Darius, but that Auction is, you know, appearing more often than not. It's alright though. At the very least, we should still get the win.
Talk is worthless. We are what we do.
I definitely think we are going to predict here. Darius. There we go.
What was theirs is now ours.
Alright, we're not going to trigger the Plunder. We're just going to bring it on.
I have my orders.
Now, obviously, we can just consume the Auction here, but I really want to spare unit just in case. So, I think we're just going to have the Darius here drag this Abyssal Eye. We should be able to deal some good amount of damage and be not too concerned. What happens if we actually consume the Auction, though? It's going to be more damage, I think. But...
In and out.
no, it's still the same. I tell her, just to be safe, we're not going to do it.
This is justice.
Alright, we actually... Oh, right, we have the rally. I keep forgetting that, you know, we have the rally with the Darius here. We're gonna drag this Omen off. We should actually have Darius level up, which is great. And... No, actually, we have it... have Darius consume the auction here. Oh, that's still not enough damage. That's unfortunate. Alright, so we're just gonna drag this guy and have Darius take 1 damage in return. We actually have Decimate next turn, I forgot about that. Decimate for the win. So yeah, really good Darius build so far. Definitely, you know, something to consider if you don't have, you know, triple Gatebreakers like myself. You could go for this, provided you are level 30, of course.
Direct assault.
One step closer to a world without villains.
Alright, so battle awards here. We have Ardent Sensor. I think we're gonna pick this up. So one more thing to note as well, you know, I mentioned about the build there. If you guys don't have, you know, 3 of the relics that I mentioned, which was the CSF, the Grand Journey's Counterplan, as well as the, the Scourge's Stash, you can potentially make do without the CSF, I feel, because the 2 other relics, which are, of course, the Grand Journey's Counterplan, as well as the Scourge's Stash, you can actually get them from the campaigns, the story campaigns. I think the Scourge's Stash is from Lee Sin's campaign, and the Grand Journey's Counterplan is from Vi's campaign, if I'm not mistaken. But, yeah, basically, I digress. Let's come back into the run itself. So we're gonna head to the gold chest here and grab these 200 gold, and we're gonna head to the shop note here, grab a power. Of course, we have a spell slinger that could actually help because we have a decimate here. I think we're gonna go for it. I don't really think we need any more cards, so we're just gonna leave. We have a spell chest and yet another shop. We're gonna head to the shop. So no champion item chest in this particular run. That's interesting. So yeah, we're gonna head to the shark trainer here. Alrighty, again, I think we'll get rid of Trifarian Assessors this time. We'll keep the Ballista. We can bring it on turn 1. We'll keep the Death's Hand as well. Let's hope we get lucky. We get an Auction or a Darius. That could be nice. And we get Auction. I tell you what, we'll bring on the Auction first. That elusive Auction is too OP. We're abusing it.
Good people don't look the other way.
Autopus. Okay, it's cool. I was worried that was going to be a kill spell or something. Oh, you bastard. You bastard, Electro Harpoon. Oh well, that's basically the plan gone. At the very least, we still have the Affection Poro. We'll kill this guy. We have the stun here, which is decent. We can potentially play Death's Hand and get rid of some of these units. Vulnerable on long tooth. Okay, it's cool. We can just play Death's Hand and kill it, which is exactly what I want to do. Right, so I think what I'm going to do here is... How much is this? This is a 1-cost spell, I believe. Death's Hand, Death's Hand. I can't check the cost for some reason. I tell you what, we'll probably just kill this guy first. Alright, now we'll bring on Ballista. That way we have another unit which we can attack with next turn, which is ideal. Lots of long tubes here. We have to be really careful that it doesn't summon too many. Right, we're just gonna attack like so. We're gonna drag this 1-1 here and the 4-2 here. Probably could have brought another unit in order to get the 15 rally, but I wasn't sure what's gonna come on. Unfortunately, it was a Corsair, so we probably should have waited. It's alright though. We're gonna go with the Vacorn Vagabond here. We're gonna get some health back.
Greed will turn any man into a monster.
We'll drop the Disciple as well.
I'll try anyone once.
Darius, cool.
Nexus.
Unless there's some kill spells here, we should be able to win the game. The second we bring on Darius, we're pretty confident that we should be fine. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is we're gonna try to trigger a rally here. Let's attack with everything first. Put the Darius here as well. We'll not have the Darius consume anything. We'll want the Cybo to survive, so we're gonna want to kill this guy, and we'll drag the 0-1 here. Let's just drag this 4-2 here, and potentially this 3-1 here. Oh no, we can't drag this. Okay, so drag the 2-1 here instead. That way we try to force it to block this guy. Okay, so we're gonna attack, I think. We're definitely gonna attack, obviously. But I think we'll just line it up, you know, to the best that we can. It's not really that important because we have to win.
Oh, this hurts.
Our borders grow.
Alrighty, Vekoran Vagabond here, a Trifarian Hopeful, and a Noxian Merchant. We're probably just gonna buff the Vagabond since we already have this unit. Get more buffs on it, could be decent. And we're gonna head to the shop here. Grab a Final Power. We have a Disarm, sure, that could actually help us. I really don't think we need any cards. Well, do we want the Whirling Death? You know what, we probably don't need it. We're just gonna ignore it then. Let's head to the healer here. Do we want to purchase healing or do we want to cut a card? I think let's cut a card. I think there might be a card that we might not need, and the card in question might actually be the crowd favorite. We're probably not playing it, so I think it might be worth to cut it out, so we're just going to do that. Could be useful though, because it gets a huge stat buff, and Darius could potentially, you know, transfer it to him, but I don't think it's that important now, so we're going to head to the Lulu here. Alright, we'll get rid of Bloody Business, we'll get rid of Excessor, we'll keep the Ballista, and we'll keep the Death's Hand. Same game plan. We should be able to get the win in about a couple of turns. We draw the Darius this time, which is decent. 2 Dariuses as well, okay.
There's nothing a good giggle can't fix.
Alright, I think we'll drop the Ballista here. Yeah, it's gonna silence this. Yep. As expected, but it's cool. What I'm gonna do actually is... No, the Darius will go down to a 4 cost, not a 2. That is a little bit unfortunate, so we're gonna have to drag it out a little bit more. Let's go ahead and bring on the Crimson Disciple then, since it's the only cheap unit that we have.
Take the high ground.
I love a taste of the action.
We'll probably kill... We'll kill the 0-1 Challenger unit. I don't want to play this yet because we'll probably, you know, play it next turn, and that way we could trigger the Darius buff as well. Now, actually, we might be able to... Or drop a Poro first, I have an idea. Or wait for the next turn, that way we have 1 spell mana and enough to bring on the Darius. That is ideal, I think. Or did I overcalculate here and did we have enough all along? I'm not really sure.
Sound the alarm.
It's alright, it's alright. We'll play Death's Hand, we'll kill this guy. Block this fellow and we'll strike. How much mana do we have? 3 mana left. I think Darius gets a cost reduction from Scourge's stash, so that should be just enough, I feel. He's at 5, he's gonna go back up to 6. With the Plunder, that's gonna go back down to 4. Ah, okay, so we cannot play the Bloody Business. So unfortunate. Then I guess we'll block this guy then.
Look at you.
And we'll block this fellow. Yep, and then we have enough to bring on the Darius. Okay, so I think I misplayed that a little bit, but I think it should be fine. Lose that unit there, but it's cool. Darius on.
Mine is the hand of Nexus.
Whoa, don't eat that.
I think we'll just kill this fellow immediately. I don't really like this unit for some reason. You know, it can go out of hand if you don't control it, so we're gonna get rid of it quickly. Transforms that guy, which is cool. We're dropping Ballista here. And we're obviously going to attack. Let's attack with Darius last. Attack this guy here. And we should be able to rally and then attack again. That is exactly what we want to do. Let's even play Bloody Business first. We'll probably get rid of this guy. That way we get a little bit more damage that way. Yeah. Your recall is a bastard. Well, at least it didn't recall the Darius for some reason. I'm kind of happy it didn't. So we're just gonna let it resolve then.
Never look a tulip in the eye.
Strength above all.
We'll probably have Darius consume this 6-1 here. It's probably gonna get transformed next turn, so... No, second thought, probably not. Let's drag this 1-1 here instead. We'll take our time with it. We're in control. We don't have to rush and essentially, you know, brute force a victory here. Sometimes brute forcing a victory could be scary as well. Because, you know, you could potentially play things wrongly. Which is, of course, not fun, but we'll take our time with it. Right, let's just kill this Lulu. Actually, hold on. There's probably going to be another one coming on. Guess we'll pass the turn first. Alright, now we'll safely kill the Lulu, because the Lulu is 4 costs, if I'm not mistaken. 3 costs, so it can't really come on now. Darius, strike the Lulu. You bastard, what the hell is the... Well, to be fair, I shouldn't really be complaining. It's an Ionia deck, there's obviously going to be a lot of, you know, nopifies and denies. Alright, so we're just going to resolve this then. Such a shame we lose the Bloody Business here. Right, we'll kill this guy.
Not so fast.
Block this fellow, and no, we'll block this fellow and this fellow like so. Get a +2/+0, that way we could kill this guy. So we're gonna buff the Squirrel and the Darius here. I know it's a little bit of a waste, but it's still okay. Alright, bring on the Ballista. Oh crap, I forgot that silence. I forgot about that damn silence. It's cool, let's go. We'll drop this Fuzzy Caretaker. I think I have a plan on what I want to do. Alright, cool. So, I think we're gonna attack like so first. Transfer the buff. We'll get the rally, Darius should level up, and then we can attack again. Alright. I swear to God, I hate this damn spell, man. I really hate the recalls on the Ionia deck. Well, it's alright. I think we should still be able to bring him on, I think. Have we triggered a Plunder? I don't think so. We're not going to be able to trigger a Plunder, goddammit.
Stop eating or no more walkies.
I guess we'll attack again. That's all we can do, basically. It's alright, we'll let it resolve. And here I thought we were gonna get an easy battle. I end up dragging it so long. We're gonna drop the Thorn... No, the Thorn Roar's gonna get silenced, right? Yeah, but we don't have a choice. There's really nothing else we can do. I tell you, we'll pass the turn. There's no cards in hand. We'll take our time with it. I'm not sure why I'm so antsy about this. We should be able to win, so... Yeah, it's not really that big of a deal.
Is that a familiar frog? Oh my gosh.
Darius on.
You told me to say hello. Hello.
Come on, Speedy Scoo!
Play a Decimate, why not?
Hit him where it hurts.
Alright, finally we get a Akshan here. That could actually help us because we might want to get this and get the elusive on the Darius and just get the win quickly. I think that's what we're gonna do. No, we'll probably bring on... Okay, this is great. We bring on the Thorn of the Rose first since it doesn't want to summon anything. This is gonna help us. This is definitely gonna help us. Let's attack with all we've got. We're gonna attack with this guy as well. Actually, hold on. We might want to swap this around first. Like so. Ooh, no. We're not gonna do that. We're gonna drag this 1-2 here, actually. No. You know what? Let's not play around. We have to win here. We might as well just grab it. Alright, cool. So we're just gonna grab it like so, and basically we get the win.
For Nexus.
One step closer to a world without villains.
Alrighty, so that is the run done. I think it could have gone a little bit faster. I was fairly fast, if I'm going to be honest with you. But, you know, I think towards the end there, the Lulu battle could have gone a little bit quicker if I think I played that one slightly better. But I'm not going to complain. This is a really good, you know, build for the Darius. We're essentially just testing out the, you know, different builds, I would say, with the weekly adventures. At the same time, checking them out with you guys here on the channel. But, yeah, basically, I'd recommend this. The Scourge's Stash, CSF, as well as a, you know, Grand Journal's counter plan. Definitely could work if you don't have triple Gatebreakers like I mentioned. So, obviously, we had some help with the auction here as well, but I don't think this was really that major of a factor. The rest of the Darius deck was fairly strong, and of course, if we have the Darius at 3 stars, it's going to be even better and probably even more powerful. But like I said, only 2-star Darius, this build definitely helped us out a lot. In terms of the powers as well, not really the best set, I'd say. Yeah, Fixer Upper was definitely decent, but in spite of getting the hold, you know, that was fairly late as well. Spell Stinger definitely helped with the Grand Journal's counter plan. This arm doesn't really make a difference, I feel, and I think the Higher Education was just, you know, I would say fairly okay. Not the best, of course. So this build would definitely be a really good Darius build, at least in my opinion. But anyway, we are going to end things here because we are running out of time. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing. I really do appreciate that support here, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path of Champions content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Kevlar signing off. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.